Hello you lovely lot, how are you? Happy Friday. Hope you've all had a great week. So today I'm going to do a video based on my top 20 skin saviours for winter, because you guys are always asking me what I use on my skin. Now I've got absolutely no makeup on now. I've got quite a lot of skincare on because as I've been getting it out, I've just been kind of chucking it on because I'm like, oh I love that, oh. And I change my skincare every now and again. I definitely add new things like every 6 months because I find that my skin becomes immune and products stop working, which is not the fault of the product, it's the fault of my skin. And I've got quite a rigorous routine because I've been obsessed with skincare since I was about 12. I've never slept in my makeup as far as I can remember, and even when my friends have tried to sleep in their makeup, if I've been with them, I've taken their makeup off for them. That's how obsessed I am and how important I think skincare is. Now I'm 34, and like I say, I think I was about 12 when my mum was like, you must start taking your makeup, you must start moisturising. And then when I hit about 25, I started adding oils, serums, eye creams in, because obviously your skin starts to age. So you probably won't need everything that I'm using. I mean, you're definitely not going to need everything because there's a variety of products in each section, but I thought I'd show you my favourites. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I can never say that, subscribe, don't forget. But yeah, so let's go. My top 20 skincare saviours. So winter is not great for your skin unless you live in like a really nice hot country. But no, here in England, it's not great. We get very cold, windy, rainy winters and sometimes some snow. Fingers crossed for this year. But what we're doing is we're going into the cold, then into a heated office or a shop or whatever, and that affects your skin so much. So I change up my skincare routine from summer to winter. So like I say, this is the winter version. The order I apply things is this. I double cleanse, then I apply serum, then oil, then moisturiser, then eye cream. And then 2-3 times a week, I exfoliate and I put a face mask on. I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with cleansing. Fave cleansers, first one is the Fresh Soy Cleanser. Now this is amazing because it's great for all skin types. I've got quite normal skin, but in the winter I find it gets a little bit dry, so I know that I can keep using this even if my skin is normal or even if it's dry, and it really gets everything off the skin as well, all the makeup gone. But it's also really gentle, and that's what I love about it too. I go through these like nobody's business, honestly, and it's just like a clear gel, and I just literally rub it into my face and remove it with warm water, and it smells amazing, as do all the Fresh products. So that's one of my fave cleansers. My other fave is the iconic EARLE Cleanse and Polish. Look, this literally gets everything off as well. It smells amazing. It's very rich. It's creamy. If you haven't tried it, it's like this. It's very, very creamy. And it comes with a cloth that you literally put this all over your face and use the cloth to remove. So I always feel like I've done quite a deep cleanse when I've used this one. And actually, sometimes I use the soy cleanse first and then the EARLE Cleanse and Polish, because you should always double cleanse. Just because you think you might have removed all the dirt, but trust me, you haven't unless you've double cleansed. Next up is the NIVEA micellar water. So like micellar waters have become so popular, and the Bioderma one is amazing, but this one is a really great budget version really, and it's sensitive and it's a 3-in-1 micellar water. So it cleanses, removes makeup and moisturises slightly, although I'll just say more that it cleanses and removes makeup. But again, it's great for sensitivity, and it's also amazing for the eyes and for eye makeup as well. So I really love this one. So that's my top 3 cleansers. Now on to my fave, oil and serums. I mean, I'm 34 now, and oil and serums are so important if you're, I'd say 28 onwards, if not maybe a little bit younger, because actually they work really deep into the skin. They make your skin glow, because as we get older our skin becomes slightly duller, and they're just full of goodness and rich vitamins. Serum, I also find that it kind of makes your moisturiser work harder because it adds extra hydration to your skin. These are my 2 favourite. The first one is the RODIAL Glamoxy Snake Serum. And this has got, and I always have to read it because I can never say it, hyaluronic acid in it. Did I say it right? Hyaluronic acid. I'll write it. down here in it, which keeps your skin really hydrated, because sometimes I find if I just moisturise, by the end of the day I've got like cakey patches on my makeup, my skin doesn't stay hydrated because of that, particularly in winter when your skin dries out a lot more because of heating around and the weather changes and all that lot. It's a serum, but it's quite thick, like you can see, but it blends in straight away, and it also smells amazing, but it also is great for fine lines too, and I'm starting to get a few fine lines around my eyes, and I'm very lucky. It's hereditary. My mum and dad have both got really good skin, but fine lines are something that we all suffer with as we get older, so to try and prevent them, chuck a serum on is what I say. My other fave is by Nude. It's the Advanced Renewal. So again, you just need like 2 or 3 little drops. Look, it comes in like a pipette, like that. And I just rub this all over my face, and it's full of omegas, which again are very, very good for regenerating your skin and for just kind of protecting it as well, and keeping it hydrated. Still on Nude, my favourite oil, you know it if you watch my social media channels because I'm always talking about this, the Pro Genius oil. I am obsessed with this product. I've used it for years, and even though I change bits in my skincare routine, I never change this because I love it. I just find that it's really rich, and I love that. And I think a misconception about oils that is if you've got oily skin you shouldn't use them. Well, you can absolutely use oils if you've got oily skin. Just put it on at night time. It's all about trial and error, the same as makeup. If something causes you to break out, it doesn't work for you, then try something new. But I would really try an oil if you haven't tried one before. And this is my favourite. And sometimes I like put it in my hair, I put it on my nails. Not much because it's quite expensive, but I love it. Okay, moisturisers. This is probably the thing that I change the most. You know, I go in and out of it all the time. Benefits Total Moisture is amazing if you haven't tried this. This is such a beautiful, rich formula. You might just want to use this as like a night cream, but I love just caking this on, and it's so thick and nourishing, jam-packed full of vitamins. Again, smells incredible. Is the smell as important to anyone as much as it is to me? Like, I love it when it smells amazing, but my skin almost feels plumper when I've used this product, and it's not greasy, it just kind of blends in, but it's very, very rich. So if you have oily skin, then I'd try it as a night cream. If you've got dry skin, this is a must try. Another fave is Liz Earle's Superskin Moisturiser. So this is really rich in omega-3 and antioxidants, and that's the kind of thing that you want from your moisturiser as well. And this one, again, it just leaves your skin feeling really hydrated. Sometimes I use this as a day cream because it's not quite as thick as the Total Moisture. You see that? It just kind of blends in. And then I'll use the Total Moisture at nighttime, and I use Total Moisture at nighttime as a night cream. My hands are going to be so soft after this because I'm like blending everything in. Next, eye cream. Eye cream is really important, people. It's important from about, 25 onwards. It's very important because the skin around the eyes is 40% thinner than anywhere else on the face. So you're gonna see those fine lines, you're gonna see those wrinkles, like I was talking about earlier, coming into play, unfortunately. So you wanna try and protect the area as much as you can. So I actually use a serum around the eye underneath my eye cream, and this one, by Benefit, the Firm It Up serum, is brilliant. I find that it really visibly helps to tighten and brighten underneath the eyes. Now I'm going to show you. So it's a serum like the other serums that I showed you, and where you should put it is all the way around the orbital bone. So this is your orbital bone, this area here. Pat it all the way. If you use your ring finger, actually, that is the softest touch, all the way around. So I put my serum on first. Exactly the same reason that I'd use it on my face is that I want my eye cream to work harder. I want to add super hydration around the eye area, and that's what Firm It Up does, and it also, like I say, tightens and brightens. Then I'll go in with my eye cream, and I love the Bee Venom eye cream by RODIAL. It's very rich again, but I like that, and the way I apply it is just by putting it all the way around the eye, again on that orbital bone, and you want to blend it around on that orbital bone so that you're letting it soak upwards. What you don't want to be doing is caking your tear ducts underneath here. I didn't say duck, by the way, I said ducts. You don't want to be doing that. You want to make sure that you're going around that whole orbital bone, and then that you're leaving that to actually sink in almost like a little mask, because you'll be surprised about how quickly that will sink into your skin, particularly if you're dehydrated. This actually has stem cells in it, which helps with your elasticity in your eye area, which is great because again, the skin loosens as you get older, so you want to keep hold of that elasticity. So this really, really helps. So it's so important to look after the eye area. You know, so many people say to me, oh, my concealer creases and cakes and everything. Sometimes obviously that's to do with the concealer and the way you're applying it, but if the skin around the eye is dehydrated, then that is not going to help at all. So I put eye cream on morning and night, and the serum as well. And then once a week, or when I'm traveling, I use actually some eye masks, and again, it's the RODIAL one that I love. I just think these ones are great. They're the dragon's blood. There's no animals harmed. So this one really hydrates and tones, but most importantly for me, it depuffs. And the thing I love about this is that when I'm traveling, like on a plane for a long journey, I'll put this on and then my eyes will feel really bright and refreshed afterwards, because there's nothing worse than feeling as you've got off a plane that your skin is feeling puffier. So eye masks, who knew, but they are great. Talking of masks, let's talk about a couple of my favourite actual facial masks. So the fresh black tea overnight mask, I've spoken about it so much on my Snapchat. I wear this overnight. I literally put a thick layer on and leave it on. Because of the black tea, it's so amazing on the skin for hydration. I wake up the next morning and my skin feels insanely soft and hydrated. There's not many products that really, when I've got super dry skin, particularly I get psoriasis around here, that I can put on and then feel that my skin feels amazing, but this is one of them, and I'm obsessed with it. I've got an empty pot upstairs, so I'm so pleased that I've now got a full pot ready to go, because it soothes, it really protects your skin. If you get dry skin, try this. PERICONE Chloro Plasma face mask is awesome. If again you want that real deep hydration onto the skin. This one I like because it turns colour as it's working, so it goes kind of like a deeper green colour. I usually leave it on for about 15 minutes and then wash it off, and again the skin feels amazing. PERICONE has some amazing skincare, but you can see it's almost like a light green, then it goes to a dark green. I actually use this one more when I'm giving myself a bit of a facial, because I find that it works really deeply. So this is a great one if your skin just is tired and you haven't done much of it recently and you just feel it needs a bit of a break and you're not going to wear makeup for a couple of days. Chuck some of this on and just get the skin party started. Did I really just say that? Exfoliators, very important, even just like once a week if you forget. Once or twice a week, brilliant. 3 times if your skin's really bad, but I actually use them twice a week. Just put them in the bath and make sure that I exfoliate. So I've got 2 favourites for this. This is the GOLDFADEN MD. And it's a scrub, Dr. Scrub. Oh God, sorry, it's kind of going all over the place because it's half used. And it's got ruby crystals in it. Anything that's got anything like ruby crystals in it is an absolute winner for me. What it does is you base it's tiny little crystals in it, and it literally, you get rid of dead skin cells and then it rejuvenates the renewal of your skin cells. It's also got, you know, I have to read it, hyaluronic acid in it as well, so it helps to kind of fill in any fine lines and just to smooth those lines out. So this is an amazing product. And the MURAD Cleanse Exfoliate, it's almost like 2 in 1. So if you just wanna, if you're a bit lazy and you wanna cleanse and exfoliate at the same time, you can use this one. Although I tend to use this one a couple of times a week. And again, it's a real fine exfoliator. I'm not into like really heavy exfoliators, and we've heard loads about exfoliating beads in the press recently, that they're not great for the environment, etc. So stick with these types. I haven't got the beads in that are really small. One's got ruby crystals in, like I said, can't really go wrong. And just to finish, you want to do a couple of extras. Stellar Beauty Balm by Balance Me. If you get dry lips, if you get a cut, if you've got a gnat bite, if you've got a burn, if you've got like literally anything, put this on. It's like a miracle little cream, and you can see it is a balm. I love it because I get dry patches. I put this on, leave it on, and it helps to hydrate again. I probably said hydrate like 500 times in this video, but that is what skincare is all about. And this is great all over. Great for kids too, by the way. Like I've got like my little nephews and, you know, my friends' babies, and this is a really great one for kids too. Just if they get any dry patches, you know, on their elbows, psoriasis, that kind of thing. Really great product, all-rounder. If you want that moment. I love a boosting tonic, and this is the Liz EARLE Instant Boost Spritzer. I even put this over my makeup sometimes just to hydrate. I mean, it's cold at the moment, but you've got aircon going. I mean, not aircon, that'd be weird. Heating left, right, and center. And what does the heating do? Dries out your skin. Keep this in your desk drawer, and then it's just gonna boost your skin throughout the day. Give yourself a couple of spritzes, and it immediately revitalizes and soothes the skin. And it's just beautiful and smells like aloe vera, which is just such a cooling, gorgeous smell. Body, don't forget about your body. Product that I love that I don't actually have here is the Body Shop Body Butter. If I do a budget version, I'll do it in that, because actually I think they're about £8, those ones. They're amazing. But the Fresh Sugar Body Oil, again, I've got an empty one upstairs. This is my new one, and it smells delicious. Do not forget about your body, because that also gets really dry, particularly your legs in winter. I mean, I barely shave them in winter, let alone. So I put a little bit of this into my bath, like 1 or 2 drops, or when I'm in the shower, I'll just pop it onto my skin after I'm about to get out, and that's when I put the oil on. I'm a rubbish sleeper. Rubbish sleeper, I'm telling you. If you haven't tried NEOM, if you're a bad sleeper, give this a go. This is their perfect night sleep, bath and shower drops. And you just put a couple of drops into the bath. Oh my God, honestly, you'll sleep like a dream. It's full of lavender. They also do a spray as well, actually, that I put on my pillow. But this is gorgeous, and it's 100% natural fragrances as well, which I love. Theo hates the smell of this, he doesn't like lavender. Oh, I'm obsessed with it. Your house smells like a spa after you've used this. Put some Jason Stevenson, the guided style meditation music on. You will sleep better than you ever have. You're welcome. And finally, vitamins. Multivitamins, that's all you need. Make sure you're taking vitamins. Try and take them all year round, but winter's really important because our immune system goes down because of the cold. So multivitamins are a must. So that's my top 20 skin saviours for winter. Like I say, if you want a budget version, let me know. I'll put all the products I use below as well, so that you know exactly what they are, because there's quite a lot. Well, 20. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because there's all sorts going on, and it's nearly Halloween week. Better start filming those crazy tutorials, hey? But for now, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Bye, guys.